Hi Primary 3, today I'm going to take you on a little tour of my allotment because I'm very proud of it, and also because I really love growing things, and I thought I'd share with you today all the things that have grown and changed since we've been in lockdown, as we are looking at food and farming as our topic this term. Boys and girls is an artichoke plant. It comes up every year from the ground, and near the start of lockdown it was probably about the size of this small one here, and if I show you how much bigger it has got in the weeks since we've been off. This is what my larger one now looks like, and if you can see right at the very top there, there is a globe forming, and that'll get a little bit bigger, and then I'll cut it off and eat it with butter. It's delicious. These Primary 3, would you believe, are salad seeds, and I sowed some seeds just like this a few weeks ago in my allotment, and this is what they have become. Some very tasty, lovely salad plants, which I've actually already been eating for my dinner, and I've got a net around them to stop the birds getting at them because they also like tasty salad leaves. I'm not sure if you'll recognise this one. This is purple sprouting broccoli, and a few weeks ago I was eating that for dinner most nights. This plant's got a bit old now. I should have picked it, and I've left it without picking it, and it's gone to seed at the top. It's got these beautiful flowers that it's produced, and it will produce seeds quite soon to make new plants with. I already have next year's purple sprouting broccoli in the ground. These tiny plants here will take all year to grow into, by next spring, big plants a bit like that. You just see the last bit of blossom still on the apple tree there. It was full of blossom 8 weeks ago, but now most of the blossom is off the tree, and if we look very, very closely, you might see where the apples are going to start forming. I know lots of people in Primary 3A took home some pea seeds at the end of term, and I've been growing them. Thank you very much everybody who showed me some pictures of those. Here are my peas, which I sowed about the same time. I think I was maybe a little few days after you. And they have just started to form flowers just now. Here's one of the first flowers on it, which is going to, there's another little one there as well. And these are going to turn into pea pods with peas inside. They've also produced, as well as turning into a lovely little plant, they've also produced these little tendrils coming at the top. That means they're trying to climb onto things. So I've put some string up around mine to give them something to hold on to help them climb up. And I'm also trying to protect them with some twiggy sticks to stop the birds. Those pesky birds, they get everywhere. Some of you took home some runner bean seeds instead, these bigger ones. I always think they look a bit like Jack and the Beanstalk beans. And actually these beans grow an awful lot bigger than the peas do. They're runner beans, and they're getting ready to run right up this big wigwam. By the end of the summer, they'll probably be at the top of it. But just now, they've changed from little seeds into smaller plants, which are quite big. They're growing big, and they've got some nice, they've got different shape, completely different shape to the pea plants. They've got these lovely big long tendrils that are coming up here. You can see that plant trying to hold on. Give me something to hold on to, please, it says. So they've changed quite a bit as well, and they've still got a lot of changing to do. They'll also get flowers on them, but not for a while yet. These plants are raspberries. They've done quite a bit of growing in the last 8 weeks as well. Here's a fine example of one which hasn't grown at all. That one's needing to come out. It's dead. But the ones that are alive have grown really well. Got some nice big strong stalks coming out of them. And you can see their leaves and their jaggy spikes forming on the side of them as well. They've got quite a bit to go. These are autumn raspberries. They won't have fruit on them until probably about August, September, October time. So they've got an awful lot taller still to get, and they will have, oh, is that a flower? Oh, look at that one. That one does have a flower on it already. Wow, I was not expecting that. They will get flowers on them, and then the flowers will set to fruit, and then they'll be very tasty and delicious to eat. That might be a little sneaky summer raspberry in the middle of the plot there. That's got a flower on it already. Not sure about that one. So here we have a little seed, a little courgette seed, just there. I planted maybe a week or so into lockdown, and then it changed into a little plant like that. Had some simple leaves to start off with, and then its true leaves come after that. They're a different shape. That means what it truly looks like comes later. And then this is the next stage here. Slightly bigger plant. It's been in my little greenhouse, but it's getting too hot in there for it, and also it's getting a bit squished. One of its beautiful leaves got bent, and it's going to have to come out of the greenhouse soon, because right at the bottom there are some little flowers starting to form, and we will need the insects to pollinate those if they're going to turn into courgettes, so it'll need to come out into the open air soon. Well, I'm fairly certain you are going to recognise what this plant is. That's right, it's a strawberry plant, and a few weeks ago it didn't have any strawberries or any flowers on it. So the changes it went through was they all got bigger. All these plants got bigger. They formed flowers, which were then pollinated by the insects, and the flowers are starting now to form strawberries. All my strawberries are green still, but pretty soon they're going to be red and delicious, and I will have to get down here before the insects do, because they will eat them as soon as they're ripe. So boys and girls, I hope that gives you lots of ideas of things that have grown and changed, and that will help you do your task today, which is to find at least 6 things, either from my allotment or from your garden or from your walk. I'm sure there's probably been a few changes up the woods that you might have spotted over the last 8 weeks or so. To create a picture, an annotated picture, so that's a picture in detail with labels on it to show the changes that have occurred in the plants that you've seen. Okay?